Hi guys, can you hear me well? Hello. I saw as soon as I turned it on, there were quite a few people waiting, so I'm really happy to see you guys here. Hello, how are you? Let me know in the comments section below immediately. What are you studying? What are you working on today? For those of you who don't know, I'm currently doing the 5-day language sprint. And I'm doing it mostly because I have an exam this week as well as I need to be more consistent going into the next semester and feel more confident with stuff. And I have a hard time studying by myself and staying focused. So I really love studying together with you guys. So yeah, I will be doing this study live today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. And then Thursday and Friday, I think Anna will be doing study live. So I will be joining hers instead of doing my own. So, yeah, I'm still not seeing comments. I wonder if you can hear me. Hi, guys. Hello. Let me know you're here in the comment section down below. This is kind of weird because we're here on a Monday. And you can also ask me questions about the challenge or anything like that if you'd like to know more. Just double to read your stuff. I have been really into Animal Crossing these days, so my brain really wants to be pulled into that as well. So, so I have to break my brain out of it and more into studying. Yeah. Freya, studying Chinese and looking forward to it. Hi, Freya. Alex, audio's all good now. I've still got an hour left on job work, but after that, it'll be an hour of Dutch for me. Ooh, Jay, 갑자기? 갑자기는 왜요? 뭐가 갑자기? Ah, Animal Crossing? 갑자기. Yes, very 갑자기. Very, very, all of a sudden. It's like the last, maybe it's been longer than I feel right now, but at least the last 3 weeks, I guess, I've been really into it. Hi, Vanessa. It's great to see people coming back. I hope we will see more people come in later as well. I'm going to start one quickly, but as usual, you know I have to show you what snacks I have today, right? So, if you don't know, if this is the first time you're here on my study live, I always, always, always have a stack with me. And I think that you should always have a stack when you're studying. Also, your brain just functions better that way. So today, I have a little more of a simple snack. I've been kind of having a very not in depth. What do you call that? Just super extravagant snacks these days. But today I just have cashew nuts and dark chocolate. It's a very much a brain food. So nuts and dark chocolates, and then of course my coffee mug here. I'm starting with some cold coffee, iced coffee, but probably later I will have some warm coffee as well. Yeah, what are you guys eating for snacks? Tell me what you have. 공부하려고 했는데 시간이 좀 늦어서 다음에 같이 공부하자. Jay was gonna study with us, but it's a little bit late, so next time she'll come. Yeah, you know, I want to do this earlier, but I always end up finishing my other coaching and stuff by like 3-4 p.m. and I'm too tired to start before 5. But I want to try and do one in the morning next week or sometime soon, especially in May, so that I can also study with my friends who are in Korea or Japan. So 조금 더 일찍 시간을 잡시다. I will think about an earlier schedule at some point too. Hi, Mayara. Hi. So nice to see you. What are you studying today? Okay, I'm gonna set up the tree. For the first one, I usually don't do a forest tree because I'm still waiting for people to come in a little bit. But I will set up our timer in the meantime for the first session. Do you use forest? If you use forest, let me know in the description box below if you use forest. Okay, so without further ado, we're gonna get into the first session. And if you don't know, then let's see, what we do is we study for 25 minutes. Then during that time, I won't speak. You'll see me doing stuff because I like to use my hands and my face. But after the 25 minutes, We'll do a little stretch and talk, and I can answer any questions that you have. So you can write some questions for me if you're curious about something, how I learned Korean, Japanese, something about Swedish, something about me living in Sweden, being Jamaican. You can ask me anything. Leave it in the comment section down below, and I will get to your questions after the first Pomodoro session. And also make sure that you are as most possible caught up on the live and you're not watching replay, so that there is as little lag as possible. Okay, let's get into our first session, friends. 아이고야. 잠시만, 시간이 조금 늦어졌어. The time is a little bit slow, so I'm gonna do it one more time. Okay, ready? Steady? turn on my sound. Wow, that was so perfect because the music ended like right when I was supposed to be live. And and so I didn't have to pause the music. The music told me that I was supposed to be here. Cool. Congratulations, guys. 수고하셨습니다. お疲れ様です. Bra jobbat, 신쿠님은. Good job. That was your first Pomodoro session. And as usual, so if you guys, this is a Monday, so maybe
so perfect because the music ended like right when I was supposed.
I had the live play. Anyway, this is the part, if you are new, we're doing it on a Monday today. So that means maybe the people who are here today are not necessarily the people who come on Wednesdays. But I do these live streams every Wednesday, and I can't necessarily keep up the whole Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday thing forever. Maybe I will be able to do more often coming in May. But yes, definitely Wednesday. Every Wednesday I'll be here. And usually what we do in these little breaks is that you ask me questions or we just chit chat and chill out so that we feel the vibe of each other being here. And we take a big gulp of water and we do some stretches. So I didn't ask you guys what you want to start with yet, so we're gonna do one for waking up. I don't know about you, but at least here in Sweden it's already 5:35 p.m. So I'm feeling a little bit tired. So we're gonna do some tired stretching. Wait, let me read some comments first. Freya says, your Korean sounds so nice, makes me want to learn it so much more. Thank you, sweetie. I spend so much time on my accent. I'm starting to forget a little bit, but as soon as I'm finished with Swedish, trust me, me and Korean will be best friends again. 한국말 다시 또 배워야겠어요, 정말. Esther says, just started learning Russian now. Oof. Esther is always doing some crazy stuff, learning so many languages at once. She said, I woke up so late because I couldn't sleep well, but try not to be upset. Don't be upset. You're here. You're about to put in 3 hours or more into your study calendar for today. You're gonna do great, so don't be upset about it. So grab your water, friends. Drink. Stay hydrated. Now, let's do a little massage. This one helps you to feel a little bit awake. It's going to be a lot with the face, so if your hands are not clean, don't do it yet. Wipe your hands or wash your hands before you do it, or make sure you're not coming straight from outside. And let's go. So you take your fingers, your 2 fingers, these 2 ones, and you press in on the nose and alternate between the nose and under the eye. You should feel the bone that shapes the eye. You shouldn't press down on your eye bag, like where it's soft, because that's not good for your eye. Actually, your eye is very sensitive. But here you do this and you start to get the blood flowing in your face and your head. Then take your knuckles, your 2 big knuckles. I use these knuckles for everything, but you take them and you roll them on your temples, all the way up. Knock your head. Now take your fingers, make them into claws, and kind of shuffle them back and forth. Don't scratch yourself, just shuffle. This one is really good for waking up because one of the reasons why you start to fall asleep is your blood starts to slow down and get warm. So by doing this, it can help you to immediately feel a little bit more awake. I'm gonna go underneath the neck here. Back of the neck, you can go harder on your back, not on your face like this. Okay, then take 2 fingers, these two, and one more time, curl them in, push around the back side of your finger, and push around the side, your face like this. This also helps to push out any fluids or swelling that happens when you are tired. You might be able to hear the fluids moving in your face actually. It might pop your ears a little bit too. Yeah, it feels so weird. All the way back to your temples, push down, and pull back. And then when you pull back all the way, and crack your back on your chair. Ah. Ah. Oh, yes, now I'm ready. Oh, I feel so much better. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Hi, Micah. Hello. You guys are so quiet today. Vanessa, Micah, hello. Yes, just finished. Let me put up the forest code on the screen now. I'll make a forest room. Oof, I feel so much better, guys. Wow, stretching is amazing. You know, it really makes me think of when I was younger and how often my parents would tell me I need to stretch more and get up and not sit in front of the computer so long, and how annoyed I was all the time. But they were right. They were right. I feel so much better. Okay, forest. What tree should we do, guys? I have the new one. We can try the new one. Remember, when we do these trees, turn off your deep focus mode. There's a switch right at the top. Turn it off just in case if something happens that the tree won't die when we do a group session together. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this is the forest code. I'm gonna keep talking until I see some people are inside. Hope you can see it. Is it visible? Yeah, that's a little bit more aesthetic. I ignored the timer. There we go. There's the code. Let's see. Alex said, haha, my work timer is set to 1 hour session, so after the next session, I'll be a bit more noisy, I'm sure. Great. Hi, Jamila. Oh my god, it's so nice to see Jamila here. She's doing music things, I'm sure. But yeah, I love the vibe. I love the positive Micah. I'm in a literal panic now since I forgot food on the stove. My girl, what I want in your kitchen? Oh no. Yes. Yeah, I get it though, because you know, like Elmo is going to Sundsvall tomorrow, so I will be by myself. Then I'm gonna have to figure out how to handle everything. One person, it's going to be not fun. We'll see. Exams by myself, guys. How was your day? What did you do today? What did you do this morning? Or is it morning? It's probably morning for most of you. For me, it is already evening, so I'm winding down. I had actually quite a chill day today, but I did have some school oral practice, so I've already studied for an hour, actually. So I will probably be clocking in at 4 hours today for the challenge. By the way, if you guys don't know what's going on today, today's the first day of the challenge, and for the challenge, we are supposed to be using some kind of app or vocab database studying with that to get a first layer of understanding of the words, and then using a paper to kind of write and try to remember through tactile tactics as well. So that's day one of the challenge. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can check our my Instagram rather to see more about the challenge. Is anyone here doing a challenge with me? Wait. Chocolate is so good. I never used to like chocolate like this, you know. Wow. Okay, if that's it for now, I'm going to, let's see. Micah said, I did some work from Inform Me Focus B, and later I'll do the writing prompt. I'm sorry, my brain sometimes, you know, combining languages is starting to be difficult for me. There's too many of them. Yes, that's good. I actually should work more in Inform Me Focus because I really like it, but haven't been doing it so far these days. I've been focusing more on Rivstart, but I think it's mostly because of the course. If I wasn't doing the course, I would do a lot of Form Focus right now. I like it a lot. Okay, guys, let's get back into our second Pomodoro session. Leave me a suggestion. What kind of stretch do you want to do next? Someone asked me to do one for fingers, for example, at a time. Is there a specific kind of health-related stretch, massage, or thing that you want to know from me? Let me know in the comment section down below. I can think of a stretch or exercise that will help you how you feel. Ooh, build up your energy a little bit. Okay, let's get into the forest room. One sec. Let's do it. Guys, it's working now. Can you hear me? Good. I hope you hear it. Micah said, I wish I knew what OBS meant. OBS is the program that I use to live stream. So what was happening just now is I couldn't click anything. So I wanted to turn on my mic and switch the screen, but I couldn't. So I was like, what do I do? Yeah, good. I didn't want to restart the stream. 아, good job, you guys. お疲れ様です. 수고하셨습니다. 잘하셨어요. Good job. 신코님은 𝕚𝕚𝕣𝕗. And we have now passed the 1 hour mark. We are over the 1 hour mark study-wise. And so give yourself a pat on the back and stretch your back a little bit quickly, like this. No one voted for a kind of stretch, so I'm going to give you my own. This time we're going to work on the back a little bit. Then I want you to raise one hand. I'm starting with the left one. And reach as high as you can while keeping this other hand on your shoulder like this. So reach as high as you can. And then put the hand back down slowly. Okay, now switch. Raise the hand as high as you can. Lovely. And reach it back down. Now keep your hands on top of your shoulders like this, both hands, and roll backwards. 1, but do it very slowly. And try to push on the muscles as much as possible. 2, 3, 4. Nice. Squeeze down. Woo. Nice. Okay. Now shake out your wrists. Clasp them together like this and push forward. So push forward so you can see the inside, or someone else could see the inside of your palms like me. Wiggle like this. Wiggle a little bit. And then go up. Reach up. Reach up, reach up, reach up. As much as you can. Elmo is dying next to me because they don't stretch ever. And then lean back. And go as far as you can. Use your chair to support you and also push into your back. If it hurts, then you can bounce a little bit. Okay, now take your hands, put your hands on the corner of your chair, one side, like my hands are like this on the chair. Then just should feel a pull in your shoulder. Next side. Okay, that's it. Take a deep breath in. Much better. Yeah, I was really tired and now I already feel a little bit better again. This stuff is magic. Okay, let me check to see if there's any messages. Alex said, I'm basically starting from the beginning today. I'd only been learning for a week or 2 before I had to pause to study for my Chinese exam, so it's just easier like this. Alex said, but I gotta say, it feels so weird to be studying a language with an alphabet again, even if memorizing the spelling is sometimes harder than learning characters. Alex, what a mood. What a mood, same. And now I'm going to be, by the way, I said this to my the people who were on the stream last week, but according to Chinese medicine, stretches and the detoxes, like pushing out the fluids behind your eyes and all these things, don't actually work unless you drink water afterwards. So every time you stretch to receive the benefits and relax the body, you need to drink water. So, water. Yes, I feel good now. So, any other questions before we start the next one? Let me know in the chat box down below. I'd love to hear your questions. And in the meanwhile, I will start a new forest tree using the new tree. I'm going to do another one of them. I think it's really cute. Invite Rasmus there. Okay, let's see. Okay, once again, ignore the timer. I'll turn it off. There we go. So forest code is on screen over there. I hate being mirrored. Forest code is over there. Let's see. Isabel Oliveira says, I don't know why I read two of your names. Anyway, she says, any tips for French learners? I actually do not study French myself, but learning Swedish right now, learning a European language, something that I've been thinking has really been that really focusing on grammar heavily in the beginning is super important. A lot of people tend to focus on vocabulary more than anything else, but vocabulary is something that feels good to learn gradually over time. But when it comes to grammar, if you learn it wrong or don't have the right framework in your mind from the beginning, it's painstaking to go back and fix it. So I would spend more time getting comfortable in that stuff, and then start to move on. Brooke, I just saw Brooke pop up in the corner of my eye. So Brooke says, I came just in time for the forest session. It's gonna be perfect. And actually, now that Brooke and Natalie are here, what great timing. Brooke, Natalie, Isabella asked about some tips to learning French. And since I'm not learning French, I can only give general advice. So Brooke and Natalia are both studying French to a high level right now, so I will ask them to give you another little tidbits. Maybe they can give you some more specific advice than I can. You're welcome, Isabella. Let's see. Micah says, what's Elmo's favorite part of their course? Elmo says, it has definitely been the linguistic grammar lit modules that I have done. Wow. Yeah. I remember when I was doing English related classes, and I really enjoyed learning about Plato actually, which sounds really cliche, but I enjoyed it a lot. I think the man had a lot of sense. I think we should have listened to Plato more. Okay. And Nightbot just pointed out that you can order a study drink. So as you guys know, I have lots of stuff on the study drink. So you should order a Nightbot drink just for the fun of it. Okay. I'm gonna set up for our next tree now. So if you have any questions for the next round, then let me know in the comment section so we can chat about it later. And also, if you have any suggestions of kind of stretches you would like to do for the next break, let me know. Excited to see you guys. Guys, I'm so focused. I was so focused a second ago. The studying is actually happening. I wish I started this challenge last week. But since I didn't, here we go. Yes, I was muted this whole time. What is wrong with me, guys? When will I learn? When will I learn? I know it's gonna take time for this to catch up now. That's why I'm typing it. So I typed it up. Oh my god, I said so many things. Okay, let me go back. Um, First, Vanessa said, I have to go and prepare dinner now, but I always enjoy this study with me, especially the stretching part. Me too. I am so I actually don't stretch as much on my own without you guys. So now that I am starting to do this and remember all of the stretching and stuff that I used to do when I sat at my desk for much longer and had no choice but to just sit here. It's actually super empowering. I feel so much more alive, so much more energy. I feel like I can go for so much longer. So I'm really happy that you guys suggested this. It's both beneficial for you and also for me. And let's see. I also said, what else did I say already? Beetle, Beetle's question: Are you doing your language sprints or just the one language ray, or splitting the 3 hours across months, multiple? Just realized I forgot to ask in the start. So, in terms of the challenge, what I want to remind you guys is the whole point of the challenge is being able to be done and like highly replicable challenge that can be done whenever motivation and spirits are low. So it's like when we feel like our motivation or inspiration for our studies is low, or we're having like a little bit of a stagnant period in our language progress, we can dust off the old 5 day language sprint and try to rekindle that fire of for the progress. So I don't want it to be too high stakes. So 3 hours will be the minimum requirement, which you can study more. So I would say it goes for all languages. Me personally, I'm only doing Swedish because school is literally kicking my butt right now. Like kicking it all over the place, whipping it into whipped cream. I am having a lot of I'm like barely keeping up. So when I am studying, I need to study Swedish. So I want to study Korean and Japanese and Mandarin so bad. I allow myself to do passive studying with like TV shows and games, but I haven't been allowing myself to do it with the active studying, not yet. So as soon as this course is over, as soon as it does that, you'll see me here whipping out the Asian languages. Promise me. um, let's see. Da, 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 da. Jazz said, "Yay, we can hear now." Definitely, stretching and moving your body in between study sessions at the desk is so beneficial. Yes, oh my gosh, it makes me think back to all those times I ignored my parents. Yeah, love that, love that. Okay, yeah, sorry about that, guys. You know that I am. So if you don't know this word in Japanese, it's boke, Boke. I'll write it down here. And boke means like you're kind of like a little bit of a ditz, but it's a way more positive word than ditz. So I don't like the English word ditz. So instead, I will say Japanese bouquet. So I make these stupid mistakes all the time because I'm a little bit bouquet. Uh, but thanks for staying and sticking around with me anyway, even though I am constantly forgetting myself on mute. Okay. Um, so guys, let's do our stretch. Right after I type in the force code. Wait, I'll type in the force code and then let's do our stretch. C V B X Y. Yeah, here it is. So this time I have the horse. The color in the room is looking kind of nice right now. Now that I closed the blinds, the sun is staying out too late now. Can you imagine? It's 7 p.m. and the sun is shining straight directly into my face like this. Cannot imagine. All right. Yes. So, okay. So let's do some stretching, friends. So, okay, let's start with the wrists. Put your hands up like this and wiggle your fingers. Wiggle them very heavily, as much as you can move them. I can move my fingers a lot because I'm a little bit double jointed. I have hyperflexibility when it comes to these kind of things. Then circle your wrists. Circle your wrists. I like to lead the circling of the wrists with my thumbs. Okay, then I want you to come forward like this. So you stretch out. Good. Hold. This looks really funny, but it's really good for your arms. Pulling a little bit. Good. Now we're gonna do the back stretch one more time. So come like this. Raise your hands up as high as you can. Remember, if things are uncomfortable, you can bounce in place, up and down, or something like that. You bounce so that you can stretch a little bit more without having to stick in a spot if you're not that flexible. Then you take your hands and you let it go down. Lead you down, lead you down. Oi! Oi! Okay, and now I'm gonna drop my hands down. Try to stretch my back on my chair. Now, I want you to hold your hands behind your chair. Hold your hands, let them clasp. Then pull your arms up as far as you can. And roll it up and down. Roll your hands up and down. Very nice. I'm gonna go left to right a little bit. Oh, love that. Oh, good. Okay. Now I'm just gonna do one more face thing. Take your thumbs, these like this, the knuckle of your thumbs. You can even push down like this if your thumbs don't like to stay flat like mine. You can push down the top of your thumb a little bit, and I'm making little mustaches on my face, little Italian mustaches. So down the center of your face, down the center a bit, across underneath the eyebrow line, twist up on the temple and do a circle on the temple. Little Italian brow. What is this? Mustache, yeah. Okay. I love how crazy my hair gets every time we do this. All right. Let's see. Yes, just like Tianlian, exactly. Ta. Okay, friends. Now that we are finished, like I said, drink water directly after stretching. It will help your muscles, your bones, your joints to feel and stay revitalized. Try to also drink a lot when that happens. I remember when I was younger and my grandmother would do a stretch for me or rub my hands, and then she'd say drink water, and I'd drink like 2 sips and she'd get really mad at me. Try to drink as much as you can at that point. Okay, so we've got all our friends in the forest room. let's get back to studying. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Hello, hello. お疲れ様です. 수고하셨습니다. 신고님은 𝕚𝕖𝕣𝕣𝕣. Good job, everyone. You have completed another Pomodoro session. Wow, so productive, so awesome. um, I'm looking at a new Quizlet set and I'm annoyed because it didn't print all of the words for that set. So now I need to go back and print all of them when I thought that I already printed everything. So that was a little bit annoying. Otherwise, I'm really happy about my progress. Let's see. Alex left. Oh no. Well, you can always check out Alex in the Discord server later if you're new here and you're not in the server, you would like to study with friends outside of these live streams because people are studying together. In video calls, you can turn your video on or off. And we also do lots of other things. You can get notifications for our blog posts as well as join in monthly language exchange parties and all that different sort of stuff. So if you are interested in any of that, I will do this like that. Should pop up some information about Discord, and then you can join the Discord server. Yeah, it's free for everyone. So if you're interested, do go and check it out. Yes, so let's do a little stretching, shall we, friends? This time we will do a little bit of a hand massage, since we're getting to that point where we've been writing for a long time. Let me just throw these nuts into my mouth and then let's do some hand massage. Mm-hmm. Go over each finger, pull out. Depending on if you're used to cracking your finger like this, you can go harder or softer. Now, I'm going to go in, I'm going to stretch it out this way. Wiggle your fingers. Twist, twist. Okay, then take your fingers, your knuckle again, and push into this spot here. This spot is where your head, in between here, all the way down, this is where your head exists on your hand according to Chinese reflexology. So you put your finger, your knuckle in there and push down. If you go down a little bit more, you also reach your stomach, which more than you expect. Your stomach affects the way that you feel so heavily, even if it's not a direct stomach ache. But you push down here. Oh, this is always so freeing for me. Oh, it hurts, but when I was young, I used to call this sweet pain. My grandmother used to call it that, and yeah, I'm addicted. I'm not too sensitive. I really like this kind of massage and stretch. Okay, we'll do it for the other side. You can also move from that spot and go left and kind of dig in. If you're feeling little grains, that means that you should do this more often. That's, at least according to Chinese reflexology, the grains are the body's stress being expressed in your hands and feet. Call them knots, if you will. And when you rub those out, you are helping to clear whatever blockage or problems that you have in your body, especially when it comes to energy and pain. Okay, now rub your hands together, let it be warm. Hold your hands down. This is called Reiki. Deep breath in. Open your hands when you exhale. All right, one more time. Deep breath in. Lovely. Great. Now I feel like I'm ready for one more go. So this Pomodoro session will be our last session for today, unfortunately. And then after the session, we will chat for a little bit, just to, just to chat a little bit. I feel like my live streams are a lot more serious than Anna's, but I really enjoy the kind of like chill aesthetic vibe, and I'm not so like high strung. Not that Anna is high strung, she's super cool, but she has a lot of energy in her streams, and sometimes I'm jealous. But anyway, I'd love to hear more about your day and how you guys are feeling and what's up and that stuff generally. So after our last session, we'll do that. Let me just get the forest code on the screen again, my dears. There it is. So join the forest code. I'm going to leave it up for 1 second while I use the bathroom, drinking a lot of water. Don't forget, drink the water. You just did, especially when you do reflexology on your hands and feet, the water becomes even more important. Drink the water. Yes, I'm gonna go get some more water and use the bathroom, and I'll see you guys in about 2 minutes to restart the tree. Okay, just about ready. Just waiting. Elmo didn't get inside of the forest room yet, so just gonna get this Elmo in, and then we will start again, my friends. And I promise by next week, I'm gonna figure out how to plug my microphone in so that we can have sexy, almost ASMR quality voice, because I think I have an ASMR voice. I want to test that. I think I have a radio voice. I want it to sound good. Are you in, Elmo? Okay, let's go, friends.
You have the lamest trees.
What are you talking about? This is the brand new tree.
It just looks like a regular one to me.
No.
I see. Maybe I need to update my app.
Yeah, you need to update your app. How rude.
I'm sorry.
How rude. Criticizing my tree. If you're seeing a normal tree right now, it's because you need to update your forest. This is the brand new tree, the special edition one for Earth Day. Rude and feisty. Hello，お疲れ様です。수고하셨습니다。辛苦你们。我真的想说，辛苦你们。我们学习就三个小时，所以 good job, guys. It's been 3 hours. I'm so happy that you guys, some of not everyone, but many of you stayed with me here from the beginning to the end. Hi, Tanya. I didn't see Tanya come in. Hello. Guys, we've studied for 3 hours. Can you imagine? Good job. Wow. So, if you stayed here with me from the beginning to the end, I don't know what my bangs are doing, but it's bothering me. If you stayed with me from the beginning to the end, that means that you have klarat, you have finished, you have passed the requirements for the first day of the 5-day language sprint. And so have I. Yay! Language sprint. I actually studied for about 4.5 hours today. So I did a lot more than usual, and I'm very happy. I'm very proud of myself. Really wish I started earlier, but I'm still happy that I made this much progress. I have another 2 days, and tomorrow I will be here the same time at this time to do this study live, so around 5 p.m. CEST. So if you want to come and study with me again, you can. On Wednesday, I'm gonna try, or maybe the weekends, I'm gonna try to do sometime in the morning. I haven't decided yet, but anyway, thanks for sticking with me this long. Congrats to everyone. Jazz says, congrats everyone. Yes, congrats, good job. Roll your shoulders, drink some water. Tell me, guys, what are your not weekend plans? What are your plans for the rest of the week? What are you studying? What did you get done today? What are you proud of? I would love to hear about your day, about your studies. This is free, fun, free chat time. That means bond with Ray time. I want to know more about you guys and what you guys do on a daily basis. Also, while you write in the chats down below some things to tell me, I will let you know what's going on. So this week is an exception, but next week, starting next week, I will be doing a clubhouse room every Monday for about half an hour to an hour, where we will talk about positive productivity and different methods and ways to be more productive without courting the toxic productivity mindset. So we're focusing on those things, and also just sharing different goals and experiences with productivity, with personal projects, etc., etc. So that will be on Clubhouse. If you haven't followed me on Clubhouse yet, my name is the same, Ray's T, if you look for that. My full name, I can write it here for you. It's Teresa Chuck. And then if you search that and follow it, you'll get notifications for every time I make a clubhouse room. And I would love to see you guys there. So the room that I'm actually doing the clubhouse meeting in is in this room called the Perspectives Club, and you can also follow the Perspective Club, so that would be really awesome. I'll show you what it looks like. In the Perspective Club, it's actually based in Singapore, which means the time that I usually do the room is a little bit late for people in Singapore. Everyone is sleeping, so I have to start and build this up for my time zone from scratch. So you can look me up. I'm this one, and the group is called the Perspectives Club, I think. So if you follow us there, then you'll get notifications from then on. See, Jazz says, earlier today I had a really big presentation that determines the rest of the trajectory of my degree, and it went really well. So at this study session, I felt that I could forget about uni work and just enjoy some language studies for a while. Wow, Jazz! Man! Jazz! Girl, I'm so happy for you. Good job. Oh my gosh. Don't we love that? Don't we love that? I cannot believe that after doing something so big, you are here with me studying. I'm so happy that you actually feel that relaxed and safe and chill here in this study room, study live. Jazz says, I've been just been reviewing a bit of what I've done in all my languages today. So a bit of Spanish, a bit of Korean, a bit of Mandarin today. Wow, that's what I want to be doing. That's exactly what I want to be doing. Yeah, guys, this is of course no pressure to talk, but if not this time, even next time, I would love to see more of you guys talk during this fun free chat time because I want to learn more about your lives and what you're doing and also just connect with you guys on a deeper level because that's what kind of motivates me to do these in the first place and also feel a little bit more what to say like I'm actually studying with someone, like because we are staring at a screen so you can see me but I can't see you, but you know when you text with me I feel the motivation and the support coming my way. Jazz says studying languages with others is so much better than studying on your own. Oh my god, I agree so much. Some people prefer to study by themselves, like I know have a few friends like that, but I'm really not good at studying by myself. Yes. I will share one second. I will share my Clubhouse link here with you guys. And by the way, as you can see on the screen, there is a little link thing here. Support me at coffee.com/gladlyglobal.com. If you go to that link, you will find that we have the Polyglot magazine as well as how to become a Gladly Global member. But even if not, if you just donate, if you enjoyed our study session today and you feel like donating, tip me $3. I would love that. Tip me a coffee. It also makes a really awesome sound when you do that. The support me sound goes like, and it's so nice. I mean, that therapeutic. Yes, so I hope that you all check it out, consider supporting us. Also, this next magazine, I'm really excited because we're going to make a physical version for the first time. And how we're going to do that is we're going to do like a pre-order. And we're even thinking about making stickers. So if you guys don't know Natalie, she was here a little bit earlier, she is an artist and she's gonna start drawing stickers for each season that matches the Gladly Global look and stuff like that, and it's gonna be so awesome. And we'll do those pre-order as well so we can send you guys out goodies, and I'm so excited. So make sure to check out the coffee.com/gladlyglobal.com. Even if you do not buy anything, there is a little follow button in the top right corner where you can just follow so you can get updates when we do something new. Yes. Okay. Well, if that's it, then if you guys are all tired, that's why you're not talking, I totally understand. We have been here for 3 hours. Wow. It's 8:12 p.m. That means it's time to wind down, take a shower, play some video games. Jazz was asking here, stickers like emotes or physical stickers? Physical stickers, guys. Mailable physical stickers, aesthetic ones and also the ones of our new mascot. We're gonna have a mascot. You haven't seen her yet, but we have this cute, beautiful character mascot. Oh my god, you're going to love them. You're going to love them. But anyway, yes, physical stickers. Anyway, yes, so I hope you have a lovely evening. I am going to be playing Animal Crossing for the rest of the evening. I might change my Animal Crossing to Korean tonight, just because I'm in the mood. But yes, happy evening. Bye, guys. It was so lovely spending this time with you. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? 5 p.m. 加呢，再见，黑多，adios, bye, lick more. Forgetting the languages I speak. We Which languages do I speak again? Say, oh my god, my brain.